All right. No one's in here yet because I don't think anyone. Maybe Tony will jump in real quick. Tony actually jumped on and helped me figure it out.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, Tony's a great guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's always willing to help. He's always willing to help the new guys out. Very supportive.
Yeah.
Man, your background looks fantastic, dude. Did you do that, or did you get or did you hire somebody to do the background?
No, I did this. I did this today.
Yeah, background looks great, man.
Yeah, I probably should have spent more time on the other aspects of things.
No, it's all
Yeah.
about looking good, man.
Now, do these overlays do they adjust like when you switch screens? Let's try that. Oh no, they stay right there, huh?
Yeah,
So you got to do a new one each time.
yeah, I think so. That's called the lower third, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
The
I just kind of threw them up. I just kind of did them. I want to get rid of them for now, but I'm going to work on those at some point.
what program did you use for those? Did you use Canvas?
That was Yeah, that was just on Canva.
Yeah,
Yeah, just real simple. And
yeah. I've watched a couple videos on those, and I was gonna try to mess around and try to make one, but I just hadn't got around to it yet. It's too lazy. I ain't got time,
all
man.
right.
I barely got time to make videos, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So can
Well,
you
we
make it
got.
where can you make it where I can see the chat also?
Oh yeah,
That way I can kind of see what everybody's saying.
yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I was gonna try to do it on my phone, but I didn't want feedback or anything.
Yeah.
I had
No.
my sound turned down. I turned my phone on a second ago. My headphones went from the computer to the phone, and so the sound started coming out of my computer.
Uh, it says you should be able to. Do you see like the little comments tab up there?
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, I got it. I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Okay. So we got Blu-ray Bandit in the house.
Oh, Blu-ray. How you doing, buddy?
My old battle nemesis.
How's it going, guys?
I still want that rematch, Blu-ray Bandit. Um, and of course Tony's here.
Tony's the
Maybe
man.
people see that we're back on and come back and join.
Man, we
But
got Tony
yeah,
and Blu-ray Bandit. We're good.
yeah, yeah,
Who else do we need, right?
right. Man, I love the way Blu-ray Bandit collects, though. I mean, getting all
Yeah,
that stuff for
yeah. That's a
like that.
talent, man. That's for sure.
It is. I mean, that's a lot of work put into that, but it's well worth it.
And he's write a book. I'd buy it.
Yeah, yeah, that's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so what'd you end up watching tonight, Tony? What was your movie of the night? What was your movie, Pops?
I haven't watched it yet. I'm still trying to decide. I'm kind of a last minute guy. I look at my shelf and I pick a Scream Factory and I roll with it. I'm fixing to get into some of the Friday the 13th and Halloween's. I've been trying to save those to closer to Halloween. Um, I've watched a lot of stuff I hadn't seen before, and some stuff I hadn't seen in quite a while. And you know, me and you were talking about this one.
Oh
Last
yeah,
time I seen this was in theaters. I love that
yeah,
artwork. And you know, maybe I wasn't in the right frame of mind, but I mean, there was a lot of things about the movie I did like. But it's just I don't know. After a while, him messing with his hand, they got kind of old after a while. I
yeah,
love the other aspects of the movie, but I mean, it was a long day of work. Maybe I was just in a bad mood.
yeah. Sometimes,
You
well,
know,
you know,
you got to be in the mood for it sometimes, I guess.
yeah. Tony
But
watched The Wolf Man. I
oh
wanted
yeah,
to pick up, yeah, I wanted to pick up those Universal monster movies.
yeah, me too. I'm gonna try to grab them here sometime.
Yeah,
But I had to kind of be careful this month because you know I pre-ordered a lot of stuff, and we're getting ready to go to Colorado week after next, and so my
right.
budget's kind of strained right now trying to save for that.
Oh man,
And so you know all these Halloween 4Ks and all this other crap I got pre-ordered. You know I got the underwear box set coming next week. I got the shipping notification today. If it shows up, we'll see. I got a shipping notification for my Scream 4K my steelbook. I was kind of surprised about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw some places were getting them in. And we got Mike Clayton joining us in here. How you
Hey,
doing,
Mike, how
Mike?
you doing?
And yeah, I haven't got any notification on Scream yet. I ordered mine through Amazon. Where'd you order yours from?
Best Buy.
Best Buy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen a lot of people, well, I've seen a few posts where, some places were getting them in. Yeah.
I mean, these delays have been crazy.
Oh my gosh. I just knew that one. Like, I just knew that wasn't going to go down.
Yeah. No. Now it's saying arriving Monday. I had a notification that it shipped, but I didn't have a date. And now it's telling me it's going to be here Monday, the Scream, so that's good.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though. Like, a Disney movie, or a Marvel movie, comes out, and you'll have 5 different formats, and they'll all be there.
Yeah.
But you get this one movie, and can't seem to get it done. I don't know.
Yeah, it don't make any sense. Maybe they'll get better soon because, you can't find nothing in the stores. We pretty much got to, order through the mail. And
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's just a mess, man. It's just a mess.
How hard's it been to watch the one movie every night like that?
It's been hard. It, on some days it's not bad, but some days it's just busy, and you got to find time. It starts getting deep, on a work night. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and it's like I still got to watch a movie, So you got to run back here and get it started real fast. I'm going to bed at like 1 o'clock, getting up at 5, trying to get these movies in. But I haven't missed. I've made it every day so far.
Yeah, I could do 7 in a week, but I would have trouble with one every day.
Yeah.
If I could maybe hit up like 3 in a day or something.
I don't think I'll do this next October. I think I'll try something different.
Well, as YouTubers, everybody puts some some stress on themselves with these challenges and things. But
yeah.
because I was going to do a video every day in October, and I blew it October 1st.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. There's no way I stuck to that.
Yeah.
So I do good to do 1 or 2 a week. Yeah.
You got Rev 4K in here. What's going on, Rev?
Hey, Rev, how you doing?
He wasn't here for the. I don't think he was here for the earlier show. That was a terrible.
Yeah, that's right. Tony's been watching a movie a day since January 1st. I commend him. That's dedication.
Oh, yeah.
And I would love to. It's just some days I just don't have the time.
Yeah. Yeah, because I only work 4 days a week, but it's 10 or like 11-hour shifts. It's always
Right.
10 plus. And just trying to get my videos out for YouTube. Some days that's all I can do is just jump on and get some sleep.
Yeah.
Got
I mean, I'm 50.
Blu-ray in here.
I'm 50 years old, man. I used to be able to stay up to 1, 2 o'clock and get up at 6 to go to work. It wears my ass out now. After 2 or 3 days of that, I gotta have me some sleep. I'm an old man.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. So, did you watch Deadly Friend yet?
No, it still ain't come in yet.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not coming in?
No, as a matter of fact, I checked yesterday, and on the Shout Factory website, and it still says order received. It still hadn't shipped yet.
Oh.
So, because what I did is I went ahead and ordered everything that was released the month of October. I went ahead and just ordered all at one time, and so maybe that's why. Maybe it's waiting for the other release dates. I don't know, because I know I think Killer Party comes out later in the month, so maybe they're just gonna all ship it together.
Yeah. Well, if you guys have any questions in the chat, you can fire away. We got Culture Trini in here now.
How's it going, Trini?
Man, that was some crazy news about Alec Baldwin, huh?
Yeah, man, that was wild.
Yeah,
Brought back some old Crow memories. Brandon
yeah. I
Lee.
mean, that's, I don't know all the details of it yet, but I heard like some of their crew members that actually walked off the set like just before that because they just started production
Yeah. And
and
it's a, what was the name of the movie? Rust? I
Rust.
think it's
Yeah,
a, yeah.
it's a Netflix. They were doing it for Netflix.
Okay, I ain't heard that. Okay.
Yeah,
And
but
Tony said he's 52. He feels it. Yeah. Yeah, he's right there with me.
yeah. Today's actually my birthday.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday, man.
Yeah, thanks.
I didn't realize that. So,
Let's see.
it's
We've got Better Trilogy. If I can show it up here.
wow, that's a tough
Original
question
Star
right there.
Wars or Lord of the Rings?
Oh, that's a tough question. I mean, look at my background. You know what I'm going to say.
Well, I'd go Lord of the Rings myself. I mean, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm not like a huge fan.
Yeah. I mean, the Lord of the Rings are definitely better made movies than. I mean, I probably would go back and watch, the Lord of the Rings trilogy before I'd watch Star Wars because I've seen them so many times. And I mean, it's hard to pick that. I love both of them so much. I mean, I have the 4K Lord of the Rings set and the Hobbit set, and I just went and pre-ordered that big ass 31 disc set.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, I never picked up the others. I was always
yeah,
waiting for it. Yeah, because when the others had came out, I just kind of watched that whole trilogy, like all six of them,
right.
or well, the trilogy and then the Hobbit trilogy. I watched them all, and so I knew I wasn't going to be watching it anytime soon. So I was like, well, I'm going to wait. Now it kept getting delayed. Now I saw the price come down on those others, and it was tempting at times not to not to jump in there and grab it, but I'm glad
I
I
mean,
did.
they look fantastic though. But I'm gonna give
Yeah.
those to my oldest son for Christmas. Now, that's
Oh
how I
yeah.
justified not buying the new set. So that's
There
not
you
really
go.
double dipping there. So I'm kind of gifting it. I started my Christmas shopping early.
Let's see. We got Austin St. Pierre in here. Hey, what's up, Austin? He says, "What's up, guys? Has anyone else had issues with Ding 4K freezing at about the 126 mark? It freezes for about a second. I'm hoping that Universal will do a replacement. No, I didn't have any issues with mine.
I have the thing 4K Steelbook, but I haven't watched it yet, honestly. So I don't know. I have to check it out and see though.
Um, I don't know if anyone else in the chat had that issue. Let us know. But I mean, it could be your player, Austin. You know, what type of player do you use? Hopefully, maybe, or you might use like the console. I think maybe the consoles might do that a little more. Okay, yeah. So, no, I hadn't heard any issues on that one. Um, I did get that Phantasm set. Did you get that set?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, the one
No.
and two. And yeah, I mean, my discs they say Welgo USA, but um, I don't think they're the right discs. It's not saying that it's Dolby Atmos on part. I think it was part two.
I've heard
Yeah,
other people say that they had some problems with that. Got the wrong disc or something.
yeah, but
Um,
and they're labeled though. I mean, because I'd heard maybe they'd like sent out the Scream Factory discs,
hmm.
but um, yeah, I don't know, and I don't really see a. I went to their website. I don't really see a disc replacement, um, program for that. So I don't know. I might just be screwed on that.
Yeah. Where'd you get it from? You Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon.
They could probably replace it for you.
Yeah, maybe there's a. Oh, there is a disc. Tony's saying there is a disc replacement for that.
Okay, well,
Is
that's
that on
good.
Logo's site though? Because I didn't see it on their site. Let's see. Yeah, we got some people in here.
Yeah, filling up.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for coming to this live stream. Sorry we had some technical issues earlier.
Hey, it
I was
happens, man.
telling I was telling me I'll fill everybody in what happened. I'd left my editing software up and running. Yeah, just before we came on, I was actually putting together. I'd done like a little video. Actually, it was going to be your intro, Pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like let's see. Let me see if I can. Maybe I can actually pop that up now. I
Yeah,
should
I'd
use
like to
this
see that.
experiment here. Well, it's just your logo, but yeah, I mean that's a. I love that new logo you got there. That
Yeah,
metallic look to it.
yeah, I got that the other day. I was getting tired of the old one. Change it up a little bit.
Yeah. And, all right, let's see. Let's do this on here. So, is everybody checking out the Chucky TV series? Everybody enjoying that?
I've been loving it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been good.
it's been a good time.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people were worried about it being on USA, channel and stuff. But
Yeah, they ain't holding back though. I mean, it's
oh
honest.
no,
It's done well.
no, that little girl, man, she cusses like a sailor.
Yeah,
I
and
think.
I don't give any spoilers away, but that scene with the knife at the very end of part two, episode two, that
Yeah,
was a cool scene. You know, the reflection on the knife. I thought that was kind of neat.
yeah, that was a cool touch. Yeah, they've been really well directed, and story's been pretty good. I mean, episodes just flying by.
Yeah, that show could have been a dumpster fire, but you know it could have went real bad being a TV show. But I'm very pleased with it. Now I did try to watch the first episode of that what is it, Day of the Dead, Dawn of the
Yeah,
Dead, Day of the Dead TV
yeah,
show, and
Day
I
of the
couldn't get
Dead.
into that. It wasn't very good.
Yeah,
But
I mean, yeah, the first, yeah, it wasn't very good. No, it wasn't. But I had more hopes for it than some of these other shows. Did you try watching? I Know What You Did Last Summer.
no, on Amazon, no, I didn't.
Yeah. Oh God, that is
I can
so
only
bad.
imagine. I can only imagine.
Did anyone in chat check that out at all? I mean, that I've made it through 1.5 episodes, and that was just because I kind of dig Madison Iserman, but that's about it, man. That's a garbage show. It
Yeah,
was so bad. And another they did that remake of or reboot or whatever it is, it's Slumber Party Massacre.
I
It
haven't
was
seen
on
that yet.
Sci-Fi Channel. Oh man, it was terrible too.
Really?
Yeah, all that stuff came out that same weekend, like the last weekend, and I was so excited for like all those shows, Day of the Dead and all that stuff, and just nothing was good. Nothing was good.
Yeah, everybody's trying to strike gold with something that
Yeah,
it's hard to do. But I think the Chucky TV series is going well. I'm pretty excited about that. Big
yeah,
Chucky fan.
yeah. At least we got the one thing.
Yeah.
Austin Pierre St. Pierre says, "Who's seeing Dune this weekend?" I'm definitely going to check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go Monday or Tuesday to the theater and see it.
Oh yeah,
That's my plan. I'm gonna try to watch the old Dune on the Arrow release I got. I'm trying to watch that this weekend. I've never seen it, and so I'm gonna try to watch that one, and so I can kind of compare it and see what's different. I
Well,
hear the new one's really good. I've heard good things so far.
yeah, I've heard good things, especially about the way it looks and everything.
Yeah,
Um, but no, I didn't really care for that first Dune.
yeah. I've heard it
It
was pretty slow,
it
pretty dry.
it's slow, yeah, and kind of weird, and yeah, it's a hard one to get into. At least this one, if it looks really nice, I mean, I can watch some pretty terrible stuff if it looks really good or sounds really good,
All right.
and so I can sit through some stuff. And it's got Zendaya in it, you know, can't go wrong there.
All right. Yeah, I got shelves full of stuff that's not real good. All these B horror movies, but
Well, you
but
subscribe to you
but
subscribe to Vinegar Syndrome.
yeah, yeah. I probably won't do that again. I'm still going to buy some of their stuff, but I'm going to kind of pick and choose. That
Oh, are you?
yeah, that halfway to Black Friday, so I'm not going to do that again because there's a lot of titles they sent me, automatically that I probably wouldn't have bought. If I was just kind of getting them as they come out, the ones I wanted. But
Right.
I mean, there's some of them that are a good time, but for the most part, it's nothing I care about. you
Well, I
know,
tell you what, that would be a good video. It's just coming up with a list of like good Vinegar Syndrome movies.
yeah, because there are some good ones, and I could
Yeah,
probably do a
there
top
are.
five, top 10. You
Yeah,
know,
and I know Ticks 4K or Ticks on 4K just came out, and
yeah.
that's a good one. I mean, it's a fun monster kind of movie. People should definitely check it out, but it's so expensive. I was going to get it, um, but man, it's like $35, and then it's like $8 shipping for that
And
one.
I think they're coming out with Summer of '84, which
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
kind of a big movie for Vinegar Syndrome. You
yeah. It's
know,
like one of their partner labels put it out.
okay,
Yeah, and they got like the special edition and the other one,
yeah.
the regular.
Like Kay's asking, top three Halloween films of all time.
Of the Halloween franchise or just Halloween theme overall?
I think he's talking about the franchise altogether.
Oh, franchise is easy for me. I'll just go like one, two, and four. Well, no, wait a minute. I don't know because
Yeah,
I do like three an awful lot.
I mean, yeah, me
I,
too.
I would. I mean, I'd probably go like
He's saying franchise. I'm gonna be
I'd
one,
probably
three,
go.
two.
I go four, three. Four is my favorite horror movie of all time. Halloween four.
Yeah, I like four
Yeah,
too. I
of
like four
all of them.
also,
Just
but
I just
I'm
feel
a
like
big fan of three.
yeah.
One's obviously the classic. I mean, so one's I gotta put that one, and I'm probably gonna put three at second place because it's my most enjoyable. But two and four are interchangeable there. I mean, they go either way.
You know, I think that four had a lot of elements that part one had, but it was just a faster pace.
Yeah,
Because he's still like stalking people. He's still after the girl, but this time she's a small girl, and it just had like a faster pace. Even the music, like the theme, the Halloween theme, they even like pick up the pace on that in a few scenes.
right.
And then I think Donald Pleasance was like, I think he was at his best during part four, like all of his one-liners and everything.
So, what do you think about the Donald Pleasance lookalike in Halloween Kills?
I know it got me a lot of views.
Yeah, yeah,
You see the
that was kind of
video?
crazy. Yeah, I
You see
did.
the video I put out?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, man, that thing like went mini viral, especially for my channel. I got nearly 1,000 views on that thing.
That's crazy.
And the weird part is I didn't even know it was on that article was on Bloody Disgusting because I usually check that every day.
Yeah,
But I just happened to be looking on my Instagram feed and I follow Chris Nelson, the special effects guy who was over the Halloween movies and stuff. And
right.
I saw that, and I know I watched so many reviews on Halloween Kills, and so many people were talking about CGI Loomis, and I thought, well, people would probably love to know, that was practical effects because it kind of had me fooled. I wasn't sure if they did something there. Because you can barely see it. He's barely in there.
Yeah. You see,
But yeah, that was
you see
that was
You see Blu-ray Bandit's question? He asked a good question.
Oh, what's the best and worst thing about making videos on YouTube? Well, boy, that one comes with a big answer for me. I mean, you know, I don't know. YouTube kind of fills a void for me. I know in like my circle of friends and things, I'm the only person who collects. You know, and even like family members and friends, like they don't mind me talking about movies and stuff because everybody watches movies. But you just can't get they just don't, or they're not passionate about it.
Right.
So getting an outlet to just talk about things and stuff, that's really kind of what it's about for me. I mean, I do want my channel to be successful. You know, like I'm not afraid to say that. A lot of people I think are afraid to say that they want to have a big channel. Because then if it doesn't happen, they feel like they failed. But you know,
Right.
uh, I'll put it out there. I'm sure I would love to get to like mid-level media's level or a or a Grant Cinema or someone like that.
Yeah.
I mean that'd be great.
Yeah. I mean, well, for me, I've always been kind of the shy recluse guy. I mean, I'm the person that hated doing the oral book report in high school. So the thought of me getting in front of this camera and talking, especially on a live stream. Now, when I make a video and I'm recording, it's not quite so bad because I can delete out all the stupid shit I say, all the ums and the
Yeah.
and you can make it look like you know what you're saying. But when you're on a live stream like this is really, really nerve wracking for me. This is only the second or third time I've done this. I did that with I did that with mid level media, and that was a pretty big audience, so that was very nerve wracking. But it was a great time. It was good for the channel. But for me, it helps me kind of come out of my shell a little bit. I notice at work and just my interactions with other people, I feel like I'm
Yeah.
a little more open, if that makes any sense. And another good thing is I got 4 kids, 3 sons that I used to always watch movies with. Well, my oldest son lives in Colorado, and all the kids are off doing their own thing now. And so this kind of gave me I was watching these horror movies by myself. My wife don't really care for horror movies. And so this gives me a really good community to share my passion with. 'Cause I love these horror movies. I love collecting all this crap. But it's a lot more fun when you have people to talk to about it. So the
Oh
best
yeah.
thing about it for me has definitely been the community, because between Instagram and YouTube, I mean, this is a great group of people. I mean, I'm always interacting with everybody every day, talking about what's coming out, stuff like that. Stuff I used to do with my kids that I don't do as much anymore. Now they got their own life and moved out and stuff. So it kind of filled a void for me as well, because I feel like I'm enjoying all this more now that I have people to talk about, and I can get on here and give my thoughts and that kind of stuff. So for that, it's
Yeah.
been really good.
The worst part about it, I would say, is like maybe the overspending a little bit, though. 'Cause
Yes,
you
I
do
can see
feel
that.
you do feel like a need to buy, to show it all. Like there's stuff that I bought that I know I wouldn't have bought if I didn't have a channel. You know, I probably
Yeah,
would have just I probably would have just watched it on pay-per-view or something like that. I was a lot more selective. Now I buy more, and there is that pressure, and I'm slowly getting around that though. I'm starting to do a lot better with that.
yeah. Well, I think
Um,
for me, the reason why, and I can agree with you on that. I definitely buy more now, but I think a big reason for that is I'm always hearing other people, hype up these releases coming out. And I
that's
watch your
true.
channel and mid-level's channel about what's coming out next week and all this shit. And so I'm sitting there making a list. I got pre-orders out the butt for the next couple months, and I never used to pre-order that much.
Yeah.
And so, but I mean, I'm enjoying it. My pocketbook ain't enjoying it. My wife, gives me hell about the Amazon guy, being at my door every day. but
All
but
right.
yeah, it kind of comes with the territory. I tell her it's I tell her now it's a tax write off if I ever make money with this one day,
There you
which
go.
may or may not ever happen.
Kay wants to know what are our thoughts on Halloween Kills.
You know, I watched that with my youngest son and a good buddy of mine, and we were all really really into it. It kind of lost me at the end. Um, I don't want to give any spoilers, but at the very end of the movie, when he kind of made his, after he kind of came back, I felt like they had him down. Why? I mean, get rid of him, burn him, whatever you got to do. They just walked away, and that's where he lost me at. When he came
Yeah.
back and had his final run at the end, that's where I was just like, okay, that was a stupid ending. It could have been better. But up until that point, I mean, there was things about it that I wasn't a big fan of. But overall, I was having a good time. I was enjoying the kills. Overall, I was enjoying the movie. Just being a Halloween fan. But
Yeah.
but I would say there at the end, probably the last. I ain't gonna say the whole third act, but there, the last big scene, I kind of went off the rails a little bit for me. But after seeing it, when part 3 comes out, it might be better watching it like as a trilogy, like 1, 2, 3. It might be more enjoyable
Right.
that way. So we'll see.
I wish it wouldn't have been on the same night. I just felt like it was. I almost felt like the pace was too fast. It kind
Yeah,
of didn't. It almost didn't feel like a Halloween movie to me. It kind of made Michael Myers behave in ways that you're not used to him behaving. He's
on
usually like a more of a stalker. And he's like going John Wick on everybody.
and on that, when he comes out of the house and you have 7 or 8 cops, with the guns drawn on him, he just stops.
Yeah.
You would think he's not gonna do that. He don't care if he gets shot. You know,
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it didn't stop
but
him at the end, and I didn't like the mob. I didn't care for the mob thing.
yeah,
It was
and
it was a good idea, but it was
it
just
could have been
weird.
better if it was done right. You know,
I mean,
um,
there's a lot of things that just didn't make sense about it. It doesn't make sense that many people would be up that late at night. I mean, or be at the hospital and these different places, and it just seemed like that the outrage was like manufactured. Because he only killed 3 people in this timeline. I mean, he'd killed people like the night before, but everyone wouldn't know about all that.
yeah,
And so I don't know. And then it's just kind of weird. And then that whole thing with the mental page. Like I like the mob in part 4. There was a mob in part 4, and they
yeah.
killed a guy too. Remember, they killed an innocent guy.
Oh yeah, I do
They
remember
like
that.
shot, yeah, they shot old what's his name, and but that was fine. That worked better. This just didn't work good, and I really wanted an epic battle between Tommy Doyle and Michael, and the way they shot, Michael fighting the mob. Where you didn't get to see actually what was kind of happening. You just got all these like little cut scenes.
Yeah,
I just think I hate when they do these cut scenes in movies, for
and that's
action.
that's about where it lost me at. That's about where I started kind of shaking my head a little bit. You know.
So I didn't love it, but when Halloween ends, though, they're going to be doing it's a 4-year jump,
Okay.
and so that'll be good. That'll shift gears. It'll start slow and then ramp back up again. So
Right.
all right, let's see. We got good question, Blu-ray Bandit. Been thinking about starting a channel. Yeah, you should do it, Mike. I mean, for sure. Just even if you just do like one or even one video a week. Just get going. That'd be my advice.
Yeah, by all means, man. I mean, like I said, it's a good time. Um, I mean, it's a lot of work. You got to put the work in, but just turn the camera on, record it, and throw it out there. You know, and
Yeah, you'll
I just
kind of
got
figure. You'll figure out. Like I had different plans when I first started my channel. It was going to be a different thing, and I still don't have it figured out. I mean, it's still evolving and changing.
oh, absolutely, yeah.
4K D-Ray, least favorite horror franchise.
Let's go in 4K. Least favorite horror franchise.
Annabelle.
Well, that's
I
kind of
mean,
part of the Conjuring overall, but
well, yeah, okay. Um, I actually enjoy Leprechaun. Um, I kind of enjoy Hatchet too. Like I'm trying to think of some of the low ones, that aren't that great. Um, maybe, I mean,
I don't know. Probably I'm probably gonna get some hate for this. Maybe Critters. I'm not a big Critters fan. I do have the box set over there, and I hadn't rewatched the box set since I bought it. But I know
that's
after
really.
Critters 1, um, I mean,
I'm
it's
gonna
just one
go
I
with,
hadn't went back and watched.
yeah. I'm actually gonna go with the other box set from Scream. I'm gonna go with the Omen.
Yeah,
I've
I have
never
that one
really,
also.
I was never a big
But
fan of the Omen movies that much. They were
yeah,
okay, but
and really
yeah,
the Fly. I mean, the Fly box set. The Jeff Goldblum Fly is good. You know, the original Fly is watchable, but past that, it's garbage. I mean, hell, the Fly Part 3, the Fly's not even in it. There's not even a fly in the movie.
I don't even think I've watched that one. I've got that
It's
box set
bad.
too.
Yeah, the Curse of the Fly, I think it is. It's real bad. It's real bad. But
Movies with Ryan. I just want to put out constant good content. I really haven't found any bad things yet. Yeah, I mean, as far as like trolls and things like that, I haven't had many of those. Actually, it was like a long time before I even got my first dislike, and
yeah, I've had a few of those now. Not many. I think I've had 6. They're all my videos, but every time I get one, I'm like, what the hell? What have I done wrong? I kind of, and I finally like, look here. At least they're watching, you know. At least they took the time to say something.
well, that's funny because you were talking about idle hands earlier,
Yeah.
and I remember watching that video on your channel, and I saw that you had 2 dislikes, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
oh, what did he say? What did he say? And then it gets to your take on idle hands, and I was like, oh, that's it.
That's probably it. Probably it.
Yeah,
But
and and
but I mean, it comes
yeah,
to the territory. You look at all these big YouTubers that put out just great content. You know, they'll have 80 thumbs down, 80
oh
dislikes.
yeah,
It's like so you know whatever. Like I said, at least people's watching. You know,
yeah,
or at least long enough to hit the button.
yeah. So I mean, so maybe just like probably the worst thing about it would probably be the time it takes. It takes a lot of time to do these videos. I'll tell you that. At least it
Yeah.
does me. Let's see. I agree with what you guys are saying. I'm very introverted, and I love the community of people who love to collect and talk about movies. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's
the
definitely the best
community.
thing for me.
Yeah, the community's been great. I mean, they're real supportive.
Yeah.
Side
Yes,
hustle.
but
Where did you get that shining wallpaper? That's amazing. That's actually a tapestry. I built those shelves back behind me, and before I like put the shelves in, I put that tapestry on the wall and stapled it, to the back of the wood there, and then I just put the shelves in,
it
and
looks
that
good.
the
It's
whole the
very
whole
unique.
top the whole top shelf there. Well, minus the little Michael Myers guy I got up there right now. Um, that's all my Stephen King shelf. Because eventually I would like the whole entire thing to be Stephen King. But I got all my Scream Factory on the second shelf, and then just some of my favorite things on the bottom shelf. But just for this live stream, I threw my uh, State Puft Marshmallow Man. I just picked this up at Walmart.
That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah, I actually picked it up today, and I was like, "Oh man, I gotta get that because I can't wait for Afterlife to come."
Oh yeah.
And then this little guy here, I picked him up at Party City, and just him breathing and a little bit of the Halloween music
That's awesome.
playing there. But yeah. Let's see. Have you guys seen Quiet Place 2? And if so, your thoughts? Yeah, I like
Yeah,
Quiet Place 2.
yeah, I liked it too. I mean, I went in just hoping it was going to be close to part one, and I was very pleased with it. I loved it. I've seen it in theaters once, and I bought the 4K. I haven't watched the 4K yet, but yeah, I loved it. I was very happy with what they did with it.
Yeah, and yeah, I kind of hope they finish that sort of that trilogy. But I hear that John Krasinski. I hear he won't direct it though if they do another one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
Hmm.
said he'd like to hand it off to somebody. Which because I hear he's like going to be making a like a new like reboot of Frankenstein. I think like a Universal monster.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah,
He's very talented. So
he is. And you know what's funny is he doesn't even like horror movies. Like I
yeah,
mean, he was
well,
talking
he damn
about
sure
that
made a
in
good
the
one.
movie.
He made a couple good ones.
He did. I mean, yeah. I mean,
That first one, man, it was great. I mean, I remember going to see the first one. Me and my daughter went and see it, and we're sitting there trying to eat our popcorn and just like try not to make noise. That's how
oh
it was
yeah,
just so intense.
yeah, absolutely. That it
So
was so quiet in the theater. That was just that was
it was
crazy.
it was a cool theater experience for sure.
Uh,
What's up, Junior P?
yeah, man. Yeah, we got it figured out, man. We got back here. Definitely excited for Afterlife. Oh yeah, man. Me too. That actually was probably it was like Halloween Kills and then Afterlife because all the test audiences and stuff that everyone's checking out. Um, they're just saying great things. I mean, just really great things. So, you guys seen No Time to Die? Loved it.
I have not seen it yet. I definitely want to
No,
though.
I haven't checked it out yet either. Are you a big Bond fan?
I am. I am. I've seen all of them. I made my wife sit down and watch all of them over the last maybe year and a half or so, and so yeah, I'm definitely excited about seeing it.
Who's your favorite Bond?
Uh, I'm old, man. It's probably not gonna be a popular answer, but the one I grew up on was Roger Moore. That when I got into the Bond movies, he was the Bond, But now that I'm older, I definitely think Sean Connery. But Roger Moore is my James Bond, and that's who I was raised, watching.
Yeah,
He
that's
was more the comical, side of it. I thought.
that's me too. I liked. I mean, I've really enjoyed. Well, I've enjoyed them all pretty much, but yeah, I mean, my favorite Bond movie of all time is For Your Eyes Only.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
I seen that one in theaters. I was very very young, but I remember that. So who's going to be the next James Bond? You think? You think they're going to
I don't know.
go with a girl? I've heard they're going to go
Yeah.
with a female.
It'll either be female or they'll go with like a black guy. I've heard like you know,
It'll be interesting for sure. I'm curious.
yeah. I mean, they'll take it a different direction, and as long as it's a good movie, it really doesn't matter to
Oh
me.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
That's cool. Whatever, as long as it's a good story. Have you guys seen the first pictures of Rob Zombie's The Munsters? Yeah,
Um,
I've been following it.
I need to see. I actually seen they were going to be doing that, but I haven't seen them yet. I haven't seen the pictures yet. I
Yeah,
just started following him on Instagram, but they ain't popped up yet. I haven't seen them.
oh yeah, he's actually put quite a few out. Like they finished construction on the house, and they took a photo the other day of like the entire Grandpa and Lily and
Okay, I have
Norman.
seen the house. I haven't seen any of the characters. I have seen the house.
Yeah, all in their makeup. It's going to be in black and white, and it's going to be they're shooting for like a PG rating, so
Okay.
that'll be different for Rob Zombie for sure.
That's going to be interesting seeing that, the monsters with in Rod Zombie's hands. I just keep thinking of, Devil's Rejects. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, Rob Zombie's an interesting guy though. I mean, uh, in his real life, I mean, he's like a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like supports all these animal rights, uh, you know, groups and things. He's a big animal rights activist, and
Well,
he likes to paint. And he used to live out in like up in Connecticut on a big farm, but they moved back to L.A.
yeah.
Yeah, in his real life, he's really nothing like his stage persona.
What's your thoughts on the Rob Zombie Halloween movies?
I didn't like him.
Yeah. I actually
I
didn't
didn't.
mind them that much. I mean, they're definitely not on top of my list, but, I haven't seen two in probably since theaters. But I've rewatched one a few times. I actually don't mind one. I don't remember much about part two.
Uh, there was elements of it I liked, but I wasn't a big fan of that movie getting rebooted anyway.
Yeah.
And all the points that kind of that Ken always makes, talking about the backstory and all this stuff that the kid does. Um, I didn't really care for that stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't
And it
like
takes
it.
away from the mystery of Michael. I understand all that. But, I mean, just as the movie itself, those parts of it I liked. But overall, it's definitely not in my top. It's probably at the bottom of my Halloween list. But just thought it's its own movie as itself. I don't mind. I don't mind part one that much as a movie. But
Yeah, his wife's playing Lily. Yeah, that's another thing I kind of wish wasn't going on. Is you know, because I mean I like Sherry Moon Zombie, but she doesn't need to be in everything.
yeah, well, I think she's. I think that's part of her deal. He's
I
making the
think
movie.
it
She's
is
got to be in
too.
it somewhere. He likes showing her butt off.
Yeah, Spy Who Loved Me was great. Yeah, yeah, that's a good Bond flick. I have one person who constantly dislikes every video. It's hilarious. He hates watching a Blu-ray channel. Uh, yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny that someone would put forth that much effort to dislike you. You'd think they would go away. But it reminds me of that. You ever see Howard Stern's Private Parts, that movie?
Yeah,
And the producers, he's saying, the average fan listens for um, 3 hours a day. And, the reason why was because they wanted to see what he would say. And the people that hated him listened for 4 hours a day. And the reason why was they wanted to see what he would say.
right.
Uh, yeah, I think when people dislike you, they somehow just focus on you even more. Maybe.
What's really funny to me is, but back before I started my channel, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I
Yeah.
don't remember ever thumbs down in anything. If I didn't like it, I just turned it off. But I don't think I ever went through the effort of disliking the video. I can't. I don't think ever. I mean, I don't know. It just.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think I did either. Really. I, Maybe if someone did something just super cringy or something, you know.
Yeah.
But most of the time, no. I mean, I don't know. I don't really get it. But hey, to each his own. I got my first dislikes when I did a trailer sort of reaction to I Know What You Did Last Summer,
Okay.
and I think that was mostly for the show. I don't think that was really directed at me.
Right.
Tony saw For Your Eyes Only in theaters too.
Yep.
Yeah, I missed that one. Do you remember what your first movie was that you saw in theaters?
Oh, earliest memory for me, and I'm not 100% sure this is the first, but the earliest movie I remember seeing in theaters was Herbie. I want to say it
Oh
was
yeah.
Herbie Rides Again, or maybe the original Herbie, and that's going back a long time. Um, I mean, we used to have a drive-in theater here, and I remember seeing um, the original Smokey and the Bandit. But that definitely wasn't the first one. I seen Jaws 2 in theaters. I
Yeah.
didn't see Jaws 1, but I seen Jaws 2. But I think one of the Herbie movies was the one I remembered as being one of the first.
Yeah.
But
I went to see E.T. Well, I was, it's like, when did it come out? 82.
yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so I was like 5. You know.
wait, Ken's
Um,
on the chat. He should know. I thought I seen Ken. There he is. Ken don't
oh
know when
yeah,
ET came out.
yeah, yeah.
82 sounds right.
Yeah, and then I remember seeing Ghostbusters, and I remember seeing Gremlins. I remember, and I saw Goonies at a drive-in.
Okay.
But yeah, all those great '80s movies, man. Love that stuff. What's
Ken, how
up,
you doing,
guys?
buddy?
Mid-level media. Thanks for being here, Ken. Thanks for stopping by. Top 5 Carpenter films.
Top 5 Carpenter films. Uh, I'm probably gonna go Halloween first, and then The Thing is a close second, real close second. Um, Probably Escape from New York. They Live.
What about The Fog? The Fog's up on my list.
Yeah,
I
I like The Fog, but it's not. It may be gonna crack number 5 for me.
yeah.
Yeah, I like The Fog. I own it, but oh,
What movie was I just
I'm
watching
missing
the other
one.
day that I was surprised that it was Carpenter? What was that?
Have you seen his anthology movie Body Bags?
Yeah,
That was a good
yeah,
time.
yeah. Let's see, what's popping, Ken? Everybody saying hey to Ken. I can't hear Herman Munster now. Lily, if you don't.
That's kind of what I got in my mind. This movie's gonna be like, which would be great. I would love that.
That'd be funny. God, I hope they wouldn't reverse course. I hope that I like the idea of it being a PG movie. I hope that's true. That's what I've heard. That's what I heard though. So, super cringy. What's been both of your favorite first-time horror watches this Halloween season?
That's been mine right there. If you guys haven't seen that, I highly recommend it. I mean, if you put Ed and Lorraine in this movie, you got a Conjuring movie. Really good. So I
Yeah,
was really surprised by that one.
I put that one on my list. I saw your video, talking about that one. Um, Stung. That was a first time watch for me, and I did a video on this and talked about how much I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, you got that one, right, don't you, Pop?
Oh yeah, yeah, I got it over there.
Yeah, you need to throw that
I
on.
may,
It's only 90 minutes. Maybe that's
I
your
may,
watch tonight.
yeah, I may watch that tonight. I was just gonna say that.
I tell you, it's fun. It's fast paced. It's good practical effects, and you got the nice theater system. And I'm telling you, man, that even though it's just a 5.1 soundtrack,
Now,
um,
you said it wasn't an animal attack movie, right? It was more of a like an alien sci-fi thing.
it was more of a monster kind of movie because I thought it was going to be like normal wasps, but these
Right.
wasps, like when they bite you, you would turn into like a human-sized bug. And
Like right up my alley.
yeah, it's a cool movie. I mean, it's definitely it's a good one. I think you'll enjoy it.
So does anybody else got a surprise this Halloween they can share? Give us some more ideas.
Yeah, because I've been rewatching a bunch of things.
I have too. I have too.
I just watched Old. I saw it in theaters, but I wanted to check out the 4K,
How was that?
and it was really good. The 4K was really good. Like the Atmos track on it is really it's an excellent Atmos track.
How's the movie? I've heard mixed things on it.
I
Mostly
mean, I
not
love it.
good. So you did
I
like it?
like it. It's like
Okay.
it's like an episode of Tales from the Crypt for me. I mean,
Okay.
it's such it's a cool idea, and the I think M Night Shyamalan's one of the better directors.
Yeah. When
Writers,
he's good,
directors.
he's got some of my favorite movies. I mean, Signs, The Visit. I mean, I love both of those movies. I love Signs,
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And
and that's a
Sixth Sense.
yeah six. I mean, he's got some great ones, but he's got some stinkers too. But
Yeah.
overall, he's
You know
one of my
what though?
favorites.
I, like he has some stinkers, but like to me, like The Happening isn't one of them. I like The
Oh,
Happening.
I love The Happening. It's one of those so bad it's good. I mean, I love I could put it on right now and just sit and watch the whole thing. I mean,
I've
it's
watched it many times. Yeah, I mean,
but not
John
really for the
Leguizamo and Mark Wahlberg playing a
yeah
science teacher.
yeah. It's very very enjoyable. It's not a great
Yeah,
movie, but it's very enjoyable.
I mean, I was when I first watched it. Like I remember like there's very few movies I remember like a movie just making my jaw drop.
Yeah,
But like I kind of watched that one without really knowing much about it. And when those people just started killing themselves,
we started jumping off the roof. That was crazy,
I was
wasn't it?
like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "What's
Yeah,
going on?" I mean, that was a jaw dropper if you hadn't, if it wasn't spoiled for you. That was good stuff.
yeah, Mike. I did pick up the Scream 4K. It's coming Monday. I finally got my tracking info on it. Got it from Best Buy. I got the 4K steelbook coming.
No word on mine. I got mine through Amazon, and no word as of yet. I did get in. I did have my Demons. Um, it was supposed to not arrive until next week, but I actually got this one in today.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
got that
Demons.
arrow set, so I didn't grab that one.
And so, boy, I haven't seen this in years. So I'm looking forward to tearing into that.
Yeah, I watched the first one on the 4K. I haven't watched part two yet on
Yeah,
4K.
yeah. ET was 82. Yep. I cringe every time Tony shows off a special collector's edition. I want. Yeah, Tony's got a lot of nice stuff. Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Jaws.
Oh, that's
Um,
going to be Jaws for me. I love both those movies, but Jaws is one of my favorite movies of all times. So definitely Jaws for me.
I'll go Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Actually,
I'm not hating on it
actually,
now. I love Texas Chainsaw,
I kind of
but
like Jaws 2 better than Jaws.
come on now. I like Jaws too, but not better than the original Jaws.
I do. I mean, I just kind of like it better. I don't know.
Yeah,
Hot takes. Yep.
yeah.
Signs top
It,
25 of all time.
it would make my top 25 too, probably.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. That must be for the happening, right?
Yeah,
I know
one of the greatest things.
when Midlo when Ken was doing the back when he used to do those Sunday movie battle things or whatever it was where you had to like eliminate a movie
Yeah,
and he did M Night Shyamalan's. God, I was fighting so hard for the happening and it just wasn't happening. Oh, those are fun videos, man. You got to bring those back, Ken. Or I'm going to steal it. I'm going to steal the idea and do it. Did you used to watch those back in the day? Were you around on Ken's channel back then?
I don't
Um,
think I see those. I need to go back and check those out. I don't think I watched those.
yeah, go back and watch some of those. He would do these live streams, and um, the chat would vote on which movie to eliminate from like a
Okay.
director's filmography, or
That's,
an actor. Like I think the last one he did was Sandra Bullock, and
okay.
you'll get so angry at the chat though, man. They picked some weird movie. I mean, I can't believe they picked Crash over All right, better Sandra Bullock movie. Now we're talking performance here, not the movie. We're talking her performance.
Right.
Crash versus The Blind Side.
It's gonna be The Blind Side for me.
Yeah, absolutely, it's The Blind
Yeah.
Side. I lost my mind when that was going on because she was. I mean, Crash is a great movie, but it's an ensemble cast. She's
Right.
barely. She's in it, but not in it a lot. There's a whole bunch of other stories going on. The Blind Side was all her. Oh, there we go. Just
Yeah,
finished
Ken's.
Squid Game. Thoughts on
Yes.
that?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I finished it last week, and yeah, it's something else. Now my son's the one that told me to watch it, and I watched about the first 15, 20 minutes of it, like the first time I watched it, and I turned it off. So this ain't for me. And I
Yeah.
finally, he said, "You got to watch it. Just please start it back on and watch it." So I got back on a few days later, and I started watching it, and I binge watched like 5 episodes, and it was fantastic. I loved it.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys, if anybody follows like Mr. Beast's channel, on YouTube.
Mm.
He's gonna like recreate the Squid Games
Oh,
with a bunch of people.
right. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I was blown away by it actually.
Yeah, that's crazy. Here's a hot take. I like Pet Cemetery 2
I
better
can get
than the
behind that.
first.
It's close for me, but I can definitely that doesn't bother me. I can kind of get behind what he's saying there.
Yeah, yeah. I don't agree, but I love Pet Cemetery 2. I think it's a great movie. It's just I just really love Pet Cemetery. I mean,
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm saying I think Pet Cemetery is still going to be above two for me, but two's real close.
Yeah.
So it's close enough where that doesn't bother me seeing somebody say that.
No, no, not at all. 'Cause it's definitely good. But I don't understand that Scream Factory cover though. It's got it's like almost like a werewolf on it. I think I got that like is that supposed to be the kid's dog? Like I don't remember there being a werewolf in the movie. It's cool artwork.
Yeah.
It's definitely cool, but I don't remember a werewolf in there.
Yeah. If you didn't know any better, you're going to think that's a werewolf movie.
You
But you
would.
wouldn't.
Ah, the glory days of Ken's movie experience. Yeah.
I have to go back and check this out.
I said he might bring it back. Yeah, if you don't bring it back, I'm stealing it. It's gonna be like the Friday the 13th rights battle here. I'll name it after you, mid level. It'll be mid level media, presents or no Side Hustle Cinema presents, a mid level media feature or something like that. I'll
Right.
give you some credit. I'll give you some credit. Hey Productions, glad to see the stream working now.
Hey,
Thanks
Productions.
for
I don't think
tuning
I've run
in.
across her yet.
That's
How you
actually my
doing?
niece.
Okay. How's it going?
Hey, you should, Haley, you should go subscribe to Pop's Movie Dungeon.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a heck of an idea.
Yeah.
I've been sitting at 449, and last night I hit 450. I went to bed at 450, got up this morning, I'm back at 449. I'm like, I've been at 449 all day.
Yeah.
I try to just not even look at it anymore, but when it gets to be at a milestone like that, I always sit there and kind of, check it out a lot.
Have you ever seen Silver Bullet? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's been years, but I've seen it. I own it. Just haven't rewatched it yet.
It's good. It's a really good story. It is starting to show its age, though, a little bit. But it's still good. It's actually back when Gary Busey was kind of doing normal stuff.
Yeah, that's back before he went batshit crazy.
I think he was bit by somebody. Go for it. If you got an idea, don't matter to me, man.
That's a great idea. See, that's my thing. When I try to come up with an idea of something, either somebody's already done it, and I don't want to feel like I'm ripping somebody off, you know.
Hey,
I mean, but there ain't but
what
so much
about
you can do, you know,
what about
with
that?
physical media.
What about that idea we talked about when you came down to visit?
Yeah, you talking about the
Pop,
starting a trivia,
pop,
call it pop quiz.
yeah, pop quiz.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting on that, man.
man,
Gotta get that going.
I'm not 4K D-Ray, man. I don't know if I can run a show. I don't know. I'm not quite experienced enough yet. I don't think. But yeah, I love that idea. I think it would be great. But I gotta get a little more experience under my belt first. I think.
Well, we'll get somebody and we'll try one out like privately, and then we'll take it live.
Yeah, I'm definitely game. It was a great idea, and that was all you. That was a great name because I got it. One that I'm working on now. I want to do a top 10, like top 5, top 10, and I'm gonna call it Pop Stops, and just do random anything. And the first one that I'm gonna do, I'm actually working on now. I mean, whoever's in here, I guess you know, is gonna get a spoiler, but it's gonna be it's gonna be my 10 most rewatched 80s horror movies. It's not gonna be my favorite. It's my 10 most rewatched. Because as you all know, especially with horror movies, even though they may not be your favorite movie, they're more of a guilty pleasure. A lot of them, a lot of these horror movies are, and nostalgic reasons, whatever. But my first one's gonna be my top 10 most rewatched 80s horror movies, and and I had to whittle that down from a big list. So I'm working on that now. I'm hoping to have that up in the next week or so.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to go about doing that. That's a tough one.
Yeah, because
you got that whittled down.
I got it whittled down. Well, I got right now. I have 10 with 5 honorable mentions, and I'm trying to do it without without doing the honorable mention. Just stick to 10. It's harder than it sounds, you know, because you got to eliminate some great movies, you know. But I love watching top 10 lists and stuff like that, and that's something I really wanted to kind of incorporate into the channel. So,
Chick-fil-A lover just watched Psycho for the first time, and it was all right.
Oh, hot take. That's 2 words you don't see in the same sentence often as psycho and all right.
I could see that, you know, especially if it's a younger person, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because you know that whole nostalgia and it plays a big part in things, and I could see maybe someone not enjoying it after the shower scene.
Go watch Psycho Part 2. If Psycho was just okay for you, Psycho 2 might be more enjoyable for you. I love Psycho 2. It's one of my favorite horror movies.
Hey, production says she will LOL. So maybe
Psycho 2 is fantastic. I mean, because it was pretty ballsy to remake Psycho, and I mean Psycho 2 it's just a great movie. I love it.
Don't think I'd make it through that, Mike. Silver Bullet is awesome. Kim will never watch those dollar store titles. Haha. Everyone knows it's not about watching; it's about the having.
And that's a true statement, Blu-ray. Blu-ray Bandit.
Well, I don't. I've went to Dollar Tree a few times, but I don't really go for the movies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's rare that I see anyone pull anything that I really want, like for my collection. And the ones that I do see, I usually can't find. I had one haul where I grabbed like some pretty good titles. I think I grabbed like Purple Rain. I think I got like the 22 Jump Street. I got a few titles out of it, but I'm not trying to like load up on, like, I don't care about the number, you know,
right.
As far as like my movies go. Because the way I collect, I treat that thing like it's my playlist.
Yeah.
You know, and you wouldn't put a bunch of garbage on your playlist. So I try not to get movies that. I really try to avoid movies that are one-time watches. Like a lot of the older classics, you know, like Citizen Kane. I like Citizen Kane. It was good. But I know if I bought that thing on 4K, I might watch it once just to see the transfer, but I would never watch it again.
Yeah.
And so knowing that, I don't know if I really want to pick up that type of title. I don't know if I want to do that
Right.
because I don't think I want to be at a point where I have like 10 or 11,000 movies. Kinda. I just don't because I
Well,
know I'll
for
never get around to watching that kind of stuff. You know.
well for me, the main reason why I would is I don't really have the room. At least not right now. I mean, we're gonna build some more shelves the first of next year because I'm about to run out of room now. But as soon as I build some more shelves, that'll get me by for a while. But I'm still gonna try to be a little more selective of what I get because I say that and I go out and buy a lot of blind buys. But
Yeah. A movie I like is Monster Party. It had a low budget, but it's really good.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't think I've seen it either. That's, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out. I'm putting that on the list. Uh, we're all just ripping each other off. LOL. It's a spin and a personal flair you bring to that. It counts. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I mean, I try not to. I try to put a little bit of spin on something. Like I came out with my see you next Tuesday physical media report, and and the look ahead, I guess, is it's a little different. You know what's cool about that though? I get a ton of views. Like I get a pretty good amount of views on Tuesday, like when I first put it out,
Right.
and then because on my thumbnail, I always put like the upcoming movies for like next week. I'll get a ton of views
The following Tuesday.
the following Tuesday.
Yeah.
I get like hit twice on that on the video. It's pretty awesome actually. You know I kind of dig that. Might be having a Dollar Tree barrel pretty soon. Yeah, I mean you could probably build a guest house out of your Dollar Tree titles. I mean it's not bad though to pick them up. I mean if it's not the recyclable cases, you can at least have a case for $1. And maybe some of those movies we'll get around to watching. I don't know. I've got a big stack of them myself.
I've seen this question coming.
Which is more iconic, Psycho or Jaws? Oh, Jaws probably as a movie, but Psycho, the shower scene. I mean, I think that's probably more iconic. I would think,
I mean,
but
me
I don't know.
personally, go ahead.
I think people could like tell you what the movie Jaws is about. But other than the shower scene, I don't think people. I don't think that there's a lot of people that could tell you like what the rest of Psycho is. I think people know the shower scene and that's about it. Well, I mean, a lot of people know what it is, but
I mean, that's a really hard question for me to answer. I mean, first off, I mean, Jaws started the summer blockbuster, so I mean, it's that, and it's just, I mean, it's iconic. 'Cause I just love the movie so much. But Psycho, I mean, yeah, you got the shower scene, but Psycho did so much for horror movies. I think. So as far as from a movie aspect, I'm gonna say Psycho, just because I mean that shower scene had never been done before, and who knows if that never happened. I mean, how would our horror movies be like now? I'm sure somebody would have done it eventually, but I think as far as for cinema, I think Psycho was more iconic, just for that
yeah.
reason alone. I still like Jaws better, but
And a great movie is Hitchcock with um, oh, Anthony Hopkins. Have you ever seen that?
I haven't. I haven't.
It's really good, man. You should
I know the
definitely
movie, but I haven't seen it.
yeah, you should check it out. It's set at a time where he was making Psycho, and so it's a lot of the trouble he had with the studio, like
Hmm.
the push and pull, like the behind the scenes stuff, and his infatuation with like Janet Leigh.
Hmm.
Uh,
That
You
sounds
know,
interesting. I'll check that
oh,
out.
it's very good. I mean, excellent movie. It may be worth $2 a piece by then.
I heard them say last night that they might be going up to $2 a piece in price.
It might. I watched Psycho when I was 10 for the first time. It was 35. I was 35 years old at that point, and still understood its brilliance. Yeah,
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 it's iconic for
excellent
sure.
movie. I mean, Tony agrees. Got 4K Media guys stopping by.
What's up, 4K?
How's it going, 4K Media guy out in California? Let's see. I want to watch the Exorcist sequels. Are they any good?
Exorcist 3 is.
Yeah.
It's got. I really enjoy part 3. I have part 2, but I haven't seen part 2 in it's been a long time, so I don't remember much about it. I remember it not being very good, but I
I
know
don't
Exorcist
remember.
3 is really good.
Um, yeah, I don't. I, I remember. Well, I don't know. I honestly, I need to rewatch it myself. Yeah, I really, I remember liking 3. I don't remember much about 2 though.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
either.
I definitely got to go back and watch those. Foxtel Cinematics. Foxtel, you
Hey, Foxtail.
let's see. He won the Blu-ray. Foxtel, you won. Where'd I put it? Hang on. You won Night of the Animated Dead earlier. You didn't see it. I was going to contact you later on, but you actually won this. It was during the first live stream that was a disaster. But so yeah, and then
Yeah,
so
4K asked if 4K asked if we picked up anything in the sale. I got over $200 in my cart right now on Shout Factory's website, but unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to just let it sit there because, like I said earlier, we're going on vacation in a couple weeks, and I'm going to have to let it sit there. I probably can't get it.
and also like you're trying to fill in like the shout selects too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well,
Amazon
no,
has a
I have all the Shout Selects. I'm trying to get all the standalone editions, the horror movies that are not collector's editions. I have all
oh
the Shout
okay.
Selects, and I
Oh,
have
you
all the
got
collector's editions. Yeah, it's there's still probably over 100 standalones that I don't have. And that's the ones I was trying to grab because they had some for $8 and $9. But I kept going through all the ones I still needed. I'm just throwing in my cart. I got down in my cart and it was $269, and I was like,
yeah.
I might need to hold off on that.
Uh,
So
you know what I'm thinking about getting from that sale though is that howling statue. Did you
I
see
seen
like?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's
cut
like
it down to
$30,
yeah,
35
35
bucks.
bucks. Yeah,
Yeah,
normally 70. Yeah, so I'm thinking about maybe grabbing that. I don't know. Yeah, there's some good stuff. I was going through it, um, making a wish list. The only problem is like my budget for October is just
so that's my problem. I've already spent so much this month.
yeah. I
You
mean,
know.
I went to that convention and spent like a just a ton of money. I mean, I spent you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I spent probably $500 on autographs alone,
Right.
and
Speaking
then
of, let me show this off.
oh okay yeah.
Who hasn't seen that? Silas was nice enough to grab that for me. Who hadn't watched my last video, but I appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah, no problem, man.
That was very nice of you.
Yeah, that was a unique experience. I've never seen where you could be able to spend. Okay, she has a copy of that movie, Monster Party. She's
Okay.
gonna let me borrow.
We have to throw a review up.
Yeah, Hey, maybe maybe you can be on the channel, Haley, and you can do like a millennial review of some movies. 'Cause I know I showed Killer Clowns to one of my nephews, and he's 19, and he hated it. I mean, I thought for sure he would like it. I thought he would dig it, but no, he didn't like it. I'm disappointed. uh, Jaws is more iconic because it's more accessible for casual movie fans. Yeah, 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 maybe. The Exorcist or Poltergeist? Now, see, I'd go Poltergeist
No,
myself.
yeah, I mean, I love The Exorcist, and I understand it's one of the greatest horror movies ever made. But speaking of that top 10 list, Poltergeist is in my top 10 of
In your
most
top
rewatched.
10?
Yeah,
I've
Poltergeist. I love
seen
that
it.
movie.
I've seen it
Absolutely
so
love
many
it.
times.
Yeah, I love it.
Y'all look forward to Scream 5? Oh, yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
very much so. Yeah, I just got through watching 1 through 4. I was home sick like I guess Monday 2 weeks ago, and I had a marathon. I watched all the first 4.
I agree. Hitchcock was good. It also had Scarlett Johansson in it. Yep, yep. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
Oh, nice. I never win anything. LOL. I'll
I can
DM
relate to
you
that.
on Instagram. Yeah. Yep. Just send me your address. I'll get that out to you, man. Congratulations. I like Foxtail's videos, man. He does those sort of parody videos.
Yeah, they're very enjoyable.
Yeah,
He
that's
does
some
good
funny
stuff over
stuff.
there.
Puts a lot of work into those. I'm not getting anything from the shout or arrow. I'm showing incredible restraint right now.
It's
Yeah,
not
because
easy.
he's saving it all up for Criterion's in November. And
I,
yeah, I mean this month was pretty brutal, man. And so I'll grab a few, but I've just done like a Kino order,
yeah,
where
I
I
didn't.
spent some money on that, So you
Yeah, I
can't
didn't
buy
grab
them
anything
all.
in the Kino sale. I had to stay away from that. These sales are killing me. I can't afford any more sales.
Well, they put out a few movies though that I had my eye on that I'd been kind of holding off on,
Yeah,
and they knocked the like Career Opportunities. I hadn't picked that one up yet,
yeah, I grabbed that
and
one when
they
it
had
came
it for
out.
like $10 or $11 or something,
Yeah, their prices are great, and especially
and
during the sales.
that new um, that new scan for Secret of My Success with Michael J. Fox.
Right.
Yeah, that one got like a new 2K scan, and that's actually one of my favorite Michael J. Fox movies. Well, other than Back to the Future, of course,
Yeah,
but
it's a good movie.
yeah, I really like it. For Love or Money is coming out soon. I think like next week or something. Another Michael J. Fox movie I really enjoyed.
Is Kino putting that out?
I don't think that one's Kino. I think that one is. Well, it might be. I don't know. I'd have to go look again. I'm fascinated by Pop's Eastwood collection. Can you give us a tour of it?
Sure.
Pull out the.
This thing, this thing is. I mean, you can work out with this thing. This thing's heavy. So
How
I wish that
many
was a
how
real.
many movies was it again?
Hell, I have to look and see. It's 60 something, I think.
Yeah,
So nice hard case there.
man, that thing is
Oh
huge.
yeah. Hold on, I gotta slide the keyboard out of the way. So we'll start off with the. They break them down like this. There's 64 through 70. I'll try to get. I kept trying to keep the glare off of this.
Oh, okay.
And they do
That's
all the movies.
interesting.
Now all these are Blu-rays, except for like 3 of the movies are DVDs. They never got a Blu-ray release, but all the
Right.
rest are Blu-rays. And of course, on the back it just lists the movies. And this is about the size of like a record album.
Right.
So kind of give you a
It's
scale there.
interesting packaging.
And then there's 70 through 73.
Huh. Do you like his westerns?
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I was never a big fan of his westerns.
I mean, they did a really good job with this. The only thing that stinks is, I mean, I'm glad he's still coming out with movies, but this is not a complete set anymore. And when I got it, I thought he was going to be about done. So, but so you know, you kind of get the gist. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys look, they're all about the same, but
That's an awesome set. I think.
you know, you get into the '80s here. Some of his lesser movies, like Pink Cadillac's not a great movie. It's okay, but
Yeah.
you get into some of his lesser known stuff. But you know, you got Unforgiven there, and Unforgiven is the only one that has the colored disc art.
Yeah.
So.
Huh.
But almost done, guys. Couple more. I've already made it this far. We're going to finish up. So, Gran Torino. I love that movie.
Oh yeah. That's a great one.
Old Man Clint.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great set.
And then this one here is you got the signature there. Then this folds out. You got a bunch of just like cards, different pictures from different movies and stuff.
Yeah.
And just you got you have a poster from all the Dirty Harry movies. So which I got a couple of those framed over there. But yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, this is probably my favorite piece. You know, like I said when I did my room tour video, you know, my dad passed away in 2014, and we used to always watch Clint Eastwood movies together. He was a huge Clint fan, which I kind of was raised being a huge Clint fan, and so this box set means a lot to me. It's definitely my favorite thing I owned in the movie room here.
Yeah.
So yeah, very proud of that set. So
Thoughts on Warner Brothers starting to copy Lionsgate with the slips on steelbooks? I mean, it's a good deal. I mean, I hope more people do it.
yeah,
First of all,
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, people wouldn't have to put them in those bags, and
Yeah.
Yeah, and they look really cool. They look great. I like it.
I just bought a big ass stack of those bags, or they're not bags. They're the hard plastic like steelbook cases
Yeah.
or sleeves protectors. I just ain't got around to putting them on my steelbook shelf.
Yeah, I don't think I would. I don't know. I don't like the the way they shine and the glare of them all.
Well, these ain't that bad. I mean, these aren't the bags. They're like hard plastic almost,
Oh, okay.
like harder plastic. And so I got off all of my Marvel still 4K steelbooks. I have these on. You can't even tell on the shelf.
That's yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So and I'm just gonna do it for I'm not gonna do it for everything. I'm just gonna do it for my steelbooks.
Right.
So.
Haley says she'd love to be on the channel. So maybe we'll get a millennial review series coming up soon.
There you go, millennial versus old guy. You know,
Yeah.
give y'all thoughts on different movies. That'd be a cool idea.
See, my birthday was in November, so maybe I'll buy some Criterions for myself. There you go. Any reason's a good reason.
Yeah, Kino's put out some good stuff this year.
Yeah. We decided to spend money on Kino this month. Yep. Because I know in November, I got that Lord of the Rings box set to get, and then
Yeah.
I know there's other stuff, I just can't think of it right now. But oh well, it's good. It's good time. It's a good month. I think that might be the most complete collection of any actor ever produced.
Yeah, man. When I seen this on Zombie's website, I said, "There's no doubt I'm not getting that." And they had that pay in four thing. It was like $300, $270, but I did that pay in four. So it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
Took a while to get here, with the shipping and everything, but it came in great condition.
yeah. Packaging is insane. Very
Yeah,
cool.
Zombie's got some cool stuff. If you don't mind waiting on the shipping.
Right. I need that. Well, we've been on for 90 minutes.
Has it been 90 minutes? Well, yeah, there's a time right up there.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's
it
been
went by fast.
90 minutes, and all the questions are done. So, thoughts on Rob Zombie? As a singer, I love him.
I don't mind him as a director. I mean, I love Devil's Rejects. I mean, he has his own style. I mean, I don't hate it. I wasn't a big fan of Three from Hell. I
No,
didn't like 31. I didn't really like what's the one, Salem, Return to Salem. What was the name of that one? Return to Salem. Lords of Salem. I
Yeah,
didn't really care for that much. So I guess overall, I can't say that I'm a huge fan, but I did like Devil's Rejects.
yeah. I mean, 31's pretty good. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I've seen part of it. I started watching
Yeah,
it late one night and fell asleep. I hadn't rewatched it yet. So
yeah. It's kind of,
I want to get that Steelbook.
oh yeah, that Steelbook looks great. It's
Yeah, it
only
does.
$20, and it's like a demented Running Man.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like people are being captured against their will, and they gotta survive the 31. Like a game show sort of. These different killers.
Speaking of Running Man, have you watched Alone in the Dark, the Scream Factory release that just come out?
Yeah.
Did you recognize that was Dynamo? The
No, I heard you say that though.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Uh,
that guy passed away right after the Running Man came out. But he was a big time opera singer, a amateur wrestler. He was a genius, they said. But yeah, that when I first seen him, I said, "Damn, he looks familiar." I got on IMDb, and that was damn Dynamo. And he didn't do much. He had those two big movies, but that was about it. But
yeah.
so what did you think about Alone in the Dark?
Well, I did a review on it on the channel.
That's right, you did. Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. I
I
thought it
did
was
too.
good.
I was a fan.
Um, yeah, I mean, and it was the acting. I mean, like Martin Landau. I mean, he played like a really good crazy person. Um, yeah, I mean, anything with Donald Pleasance in it's great. And it was kind of funny. He almost seemed like he was crazy too a little bit.
Man, Jack Palance is a weird dude, but I mean he's a good actor, but he's such a unique guy. Just the way he acts is so strange to me, but it's just enjoyable to watch. So yeah, it was funny. I was watching the special features, and the band in there. What was the name of the band? The Sick Fucks. Excuse my language. And he said one of the band members ran into Jack Palance years later in New York, and he says, "Hey, I was in Alone in the Dark. I was one of the sick fucks." He's like, "We were all sick fucks in that movie." That's
Yeah,
what Jack Palance said back to him. I thought that was funny.
right. Yeah, and yeah, it was a good movie. I like that one.
Yeah,
Did you watch Deadly Friend yet? Or I asked you that, didn't
I haven't got it yet.
I? Yeah, you didn't get
It's
it.
in, I still ain't got my shipping on that one yet, but it's coming.
I know Ken's doing a review on that one. I had my little mini review. I didn't. I remembered it being good, but when I went back to watch it, it didn't quite hold up for me.
Yeah.
And Cameron Waring, that is that is my great um, nephew, and
Okay.
he is. Let's see, how old is he? He's like, what is it, 8 or 9?
Oh crap! Sorry, I was talking about that band. I feel bad now. Apologies.
That's all right. How you doing, Cameron? What are you doing up at 10:30? Past your bedtime.
Listen to old men cuss online.
If you don't go to bed, Pop's Movie Dungeon's gonna come get you. give, give him a nightmare.
That'll probably do it.
All right, guys. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thanks
Well,
for everybody who came out and showed some support. That was awesome. If there's any chance that you're not subscribed to Pop's Movie Dungeon, get over there and subscribe to him. I didn't put his link down in this description, but you guys can find him on there. Your chances are you probably subbed up to him already.
yeah, this little community most have. This little our little circle of YouTube.
Yeah, you showed up in chat. Most likely you're aware of it. But
Yeah, that's one thing I love about this. We got everybody. It's always the same people, which is great. Every once in a while we get a new face, but it's always kind of the same little circle of friends, which is cool.
Yeah, for sure. And thanks Tony, Basement Blues for jumping on and helping me get my situation straight here. Appreciate that.
Tony's the man.
Yeah, super nice guy. And
Mike,
thanks for sticking around, Mike. We want to see you on here, man. Get a channel going, or if you don't, maybe you can just maybe you can pop on a live stream sometime. I don't have to have just YouTubers on. I'll have anyone really. Got a camera? Yeah. Come on.
And Mike, if you ever have any questions, you can reach out to me or anybody out here. We'd be more than willing to help you. I mean, it's a real good community.
Oh, and Mid-Level Media says he's going to subscribe to you, so he's a fan. You
I've been trying to get him to subscribe forever, but he's stubborn. He said he's on the fence.
You finally won him over. Yeah, I hope Mid-Level Media's channel works out. He's struggling right now.
Yeah,
but one day
he's getting better. He's getting better.
He's figuring it out. He's making his way through the world today. All right, guys, I want to end this thing.
I appreciate you having me on, buddy. So
yeah, no problem, man.
I'm glad it all worked out, man.
Yep.
Well, guys, everybody take care. I'll see y'all soon.